a balmy 93 degrees out. We are camping at Ginnie Springs. All right, y'all, so the invitation was extended for us to come out to Ginnie Springs with Asia, his wife, and his son Eris from Baptism Overland. And we just couldn't pass up that invitation. We just thought it was a fantastic opportunity to get out here and go camping and do some adventuring with him and his family. And some other friends are coming along too. We got Danan Coleman, the Southeast Regional Director from Overland Bound, coming out as well. And some of the friends from Asia's family is going to join us too. So there's going to be a whole bunch of us out here. All right, so this week should just pan out to be just a fantastic opportunity, a chance to catch up with friends and just hang out and have a great time. Do some tubing, hit the river, hit the springs, cool down. So the days are looking like it's going to be about 93 degrees, and it's going to cool down to about 60 degrees at night. Asia's testing a zero breeze, tent air conditioner, so I'm interested to see how that works out for him, and maybe that's something like that in the future for us. But we'll wait for his final verdict before we make that call. But yeah, we're just going to get dinner going here in a little bit, some sausage, some peppers and onions, and it should just be a fantastic evening. All right, so it's my night to cook. We're going to go ahead and throw down some sausage, some peppers and onions, some mac and cheese for the girls and the kids, and it's just going to be a really easy, fantastic campfire meal to just kind of get us going on the first night of camp here. So stay tuned. All right, dinner's served. They're all digging in back there. It's been a hot day setting up camp and just kind of getting started here, but should be a good night, and I'll take you guys along for the ride for that. Obviously, we got a fire going in the solo stove. Right now it's just kind of smoldering, but we got big plans for that. And then tomorrow's gonna be awesome. We're gonna go down to the spring. We're gonna rent some inner tubes, maybe some kayaks, something like that, but it's gonna be really, really fun. I think the girls are gonna really enjoy it, but I'm not going to talk too long. I'm going to go dig in to get food before it's all gone because it looks delicious, and we'll crush it. But we'll get back to this in a second. Oh man, dinner was delicious. We sat around, enjoyed a good hearty meal, and I think everyone enjoyed it. So now it's just sun's going down. You can kind of see in the background there. Sun's going down. We get the fire set, the solo stove. You can kind of see it over there. Kind of winding down. The kids are enjoying each other's company and really building some of those friendships, and hopefully they'll last a lifetime. Waiting on Danan. He's supposed to come in around midnight, so it'll be super late for him. I'm gonna stay up. I think Asia's gonna stay up too. See if we can't get him some food when he gets here, things like that. So he's got kind of a long drive coming from the southern portion of Florida. But so it should be good there. So we're just kind of sitting around planning our next adventure and talking about the Florida Adventure Trail and maybe hitting Apalachicola another time. So stay tuned for those videos. I'm sure they'll come, but those adventures are going to be awesome. But we're going to go sit around the campfire and just kind of talk things out and enjoy each other's company. Oh man, good morning. Last night dipped down to about 60 degrees and it was just a super cool, peaceful night to sleep in. We didn't have any big heavy sleeping bags or anything like that. We're just using our Down for Adventure
blankets was just enough to keep us warm. But yeah, we went from a high of 93 degrees yesterday, and it felt like scorched earth and dripping sweat, and just living miserable for a little bit until the temperature broke. And like I said, last night came down to about 60 degrees. It became really just a peaceful, calm night to sleep in that nice cool weather. It always helps to sleep a little bit better when it's cooler out. But yeah, we're gonna get today going. It is Asia's friend's birthday. I think she's turning 12, so we're gonna go head over there in a minute, get some breakfast, celebrate that. I got coffee brewing over there. It's just gonna be a good day. We're gonna head down to the springs here shortly and just see what that has to offer. It's our first time. We've never been to anything like this here in Florida. We're usually out in the woods and at some of the state parks, so we've never done the spring thing, and we're super excited about experiencing that and all that has to offer. Kaylin and the girls have already talked about possibly renting kayaks and tubes, and we have our snorkeling stuff, so we'll see what this plays out. And of course, we'll bring her along for that, but we're super excited to get today started. Amazing breakfast that was. Some eggs, bacon, some steak, French bread toasted over a fire. Man, I'm nothing but grateful for the opportunity to come out, to be surrounded by these people. Just one thing this camping trip has brought us is just closer together with our friends and building up those relationships and making new friends too. And it's one of the things that I love about doing stuff like this is the ability to come out here with some perfect strangers and leave with some of the best friends you've ever made. And I think we get the chance to do that. We're definitely it's definitely good to catch up with Asia and Danan again in person and hang out and strengthen those friendships as well. But man, what an incredible experience it's been already, and we're just getting started here. We're pretty excited to go hit the springs. We're all getting suited up. We rented 2 kayaks. We're going to take a kayak trip down the Ginnie Springs and kind of see what's going on down there and take a peek. And then we will come back and just kind of hang out and swim around the springs themselves. We got our snorkel gear. We got all that fun stuff. So life should be good. This should be super fun. We're excited to go explore the springs. About halfway up the river here, stopped at one of the springs with an underwater cave. We'll check that out in a little bit here, but we're just kind of taking a dip, cooling off a little bit after about an hour and a half of paddling, and we're gonna head back soon, hand in the kayaks, and then we're gonna hit the springs and do some snorkeling, see what's underwater, see what wildlife we can find, It's been an incredible day on the river. Super, super fun. The girls are having a blast. Almost lunchtime. Let's see what else this place has to offer. All right, just got back from the river. Fantastic time kayaking. We kayaked for about 3 hours, went down and back. Man, it was just so cool. We saw a bunch of turtles, some fish jumping. We saw an underwater cave where the spring gets fed here at Ginnie Springs. What an incredible experience, and something we're definitely gonna do again. Made for a super memorable trip, and we're all excited about that. We're back at the campsite now. We're gonna enjoy some basic sandwiches, and then head back over to the spring, do some swimming and some snorkeling, see what else we can't get into. But man, what an incredible experience. The girls had a blast. Piper got hungry. That's pretty normal. But yeah, I'm gonna dig into lunch so we can get back in the water.
How thick these things are. Oh my goodness. So feed a village.
I mean, there's not much I can really say about a fan. I did do a full review on it, so if you want to go check it out, check it out.
Listen, I know I say it all the time, and I have it on good authority that it is none of you. But man, these campsites are trashed. People just leave and don't pick up after themselves, and honestly, it kind of baffles me. But it's just a friendly reminder, and I know it's falling on deaf ears because you guys don't do this, and I'm so grateful and so appreciative of the fact that you guys clean up and leave it better than you found it, which is something I'm trying to impart to my girls and the people that I camp with, and they're all really good at it. They don't need me to remind them. But long story short, pick up your trash. Don't leave campsites trash. I know this is a private campground, and they have people that come pick up their stuff, but it really even shouldn't be that, right? It's our own responsibility to take care of ourselves and take care of the environment around us, and that's how we get to enjoy these things and get to play out in the woods and not get stuff shut down. Leaving trash, burning trash, all that stuff gets campsites shut down and gets trails closed and things like that. So let's just be good stewards, keep it responsible. We're gonna go around here before we leave and pick up as much trash as we can because it's the right thing to do, and I think it's a good lesson for the girls. All right, so we're heading back from the springs. What a cool, refreshing dip in the cold water that was, and man, what a blast. The girls having such a good time with their new friends and playing around in the water, chasing fish around, deep diving into some caves. Such a cool place. We're heading back to the site now. We're gonna get dinner sparked up. I don't know what we're having. I think skirt steak. Mr. Asia and his family are responsible for dinner tonight, so that should be awesome. But yeah, we're gonna head back there and see what the night brings. Oh man, over here trying to clean up my campsite, get organized back in the truck, and I cannot stop smelling what Asia's cooking behind us, and man, it smells so good. Let's go find out what he's making. All right, Asia, what's for dinner tonight?
So, I'm grilling up some skirt steak. I'm gonna make it with, we got a rice cooker going over there because we're Asian. But we got skirt steak with rice and vegetables. I normally don't get this fancy at camp, but with all these people here, it's about to be boom!
Gotta step up your game.
Just because, you know, last night type of thing. Might as well all eat good, right?
Oh yeah.
For the record, I brought sliced meat.
Rare. How do you guys normally like your meats?
Bloody.
Huh?
Bloody.
Okay, so try this and let me know what you think.
Danny, can we talk about what we just ate?
Bits of heaven sprinkled with sweet angel.
I was about to say that angel breath.
Yeah.
It's like the meat got kissed from God.
Yeah. You ever read the book
Like a blow kiss.
that I don't know the title of because I'm making this up as I go?
Yep. Yeah, I've read that one, I
it's
think.
Exactly like that.
Yeah.
It's really good.
No, but seriously, that meal was absolutely amazing. Asia and his wife put together a fantastic dinner of steak and rice and vegetables, and man, just absolutely filled our bellies. And I'm going to be thinking about that meal for a long time. That was really, really good, and I think Danan described it almost perfectly. Angel kisses from God. Super good meal. All right, so next up on the table, it's currently on the fire, is a blueberry dump cake in the Dutch oven. I can't wait. It's already smelling super good. It's gonna be a perfect way to cap this night off. Asia's mixing up some cocktails. This is panning out to be a fantastic trip, and I just can't wait to see what the rest has at stake for us. Man, all right, the adults are all fat and happy, just kind of sitting around now, letting all that delicious food digest into our bellies. And I just started a fire on the solo stove. The girls are crushing some Jiffy Pop, which is a Daru camping family tradition. We always get Jiffy Pop going around the fire. You've seen it in about a dozen videos so far, but we never go camping without it. So we made sure to hit that wicket as well on this one, and the Eris is making some s'mores around the solo stove, and man, we were just living the best life out here and having a great time. And we finish off the evening just kind of letting the kids wind down and enjoy their after dinner treats, and then they'll head up into the tents and get some good night's sleep. We'll sit around the campfire a little longer and chat it up as per usual, and just enjoy the rest of the evening. All right, Friday morning, we're all packed up. This is always the worst part, is packing up camp, getting ready to go. But I think we're leaving at the most perfect time. It's starting to get a little rowdy around here. Like I said, this is a private campground, Ginnie Springs. It's usually kind of a party for people around here. It's not our typical scene, but it's been a fantastic trip. And it's not always about where you're staying, but who you're staying there with. And I think that's the important point to remember on a trip like this is we were surrounded by the most amazing people. We made new friends, strengthened friendships with those that we already knew, and just created some amazing memories for ourselves and for the kids. And I think that's probably the most important part here. I don't know if we're able to come back to Ginnie Springs, and the campsites are big enough for a couple vehicles. They were hospitable enough. There's some trash in some places, but the springs themselves, gorgeous, amazing experience. This has been our first Florida Springs experience, and it probably won't be the last. We had another absolutely amazing breakfast this morning. We packed up camp, said our goodbyes. Asia and his family has taken off already. Danan left earlier to head back to his house and just get on with the work week. And our new friends are packing up now, Nathan and his family, to head back down to Miami. And what an amazing family they are. I'm so glad we got to meet them, and I'm so blessed and full of nothing but gratitude for the friendships we've developed here, and for the chance to come out here and paddle around the springs and go check out some underwater caves and things like that. It's been truly an adventure of a different kind, and I'm so grateful that we get to experience stuff like this and get the girls out to experience stuff like this. This is what it's all about. It's hot enough. I'm gonna walk to the country store, thinking we get some ice cream. It's a really long walk.
Cooking camp. You did 5 camp. Now you're doing cooking?
It's right there.